Hey guys, I'm so excited that you're back today. We're going to continue on our journey through 16 amazing Christmas tree trends. We're going to work on number 3 today, the Midas Touch. If you like elegance and opulence in your life, then this is the tree for you. As your personal Christmas tree designer and shopping assistant, I will show you all kinds of options to complete this look from finds that I got from Amazon. So in today's video, I'm also going to share with you 2 designer tips that I'm sure you have never seen before. So this is a really exciting episode. If you want to shop your Christmas trees and your favorite looks in your living room today, then let's get started. Okay guys, I don't think anything says opulence and elegance like a completely gold gilded Christmas tree. This feels like elegance, this feels like luxury, this feels expensive and magical. I just love it. I call this one the Midas Touch. So as you can see, it is completely gold, and you'll see that as a similar theme throughout this video, that I really like the style of Christmas trees that are monochromatic in appearance, and that I think is just such an elegant way to decorate and get a very high-end designer look. And so that's something you'll see me recommend continuously throughout the video. Starting with the base of this tree, you're really going to want to get something that is gold in nature to really get this Midas Touch opulent appearance. So if you have a green Christmas tree, the amount of product that you're going to need to cover that up to get this high design look is just going to be too much, and it's going to be very expensive. If you start with a gold tree already, you don't need that much product really, and so you can take this on a scale from very little product to as something that still looks elegant to a lot of product, and it's going to look very opulent. But the base of that tree is what's making the difference in these images, because anything that's poking through around these ornaments are all gold. Now, I have quite a few fun finds here, and one of the favorite fun finds that I got was one of this. It's a short tree, it's only 4 feet, but look how cute this little dress tree is. Isn't that nice with that little velvet faux fur sash? You can actually go with any type of ornaments on this, and it's gonna look like you're dressing up this lady's ball gown. So that's a lot of fun. I really enjoy this look. Now when it comes to the ribbon for this tree, I would tell you 2 things. So first of all, you want to use a nice thick ribbon, something probably 2.5 inches at least or greater. And now the other thing I would tell you is that anything gold in appearance is going to really work, but there are some really beautiful designer ribbons that you can get that have a lot of jewel detailing on them. These types of ribbons, although they're expensive, these are going to last you for years. So when you take these off of your tree, you're going to roll them up and they're going to be ready to go for you year after year. And so even though that is the case, I wouldn't let that off put you too much, because that is something that you're going to be able to keep and reuse. Now when it comes to the ornaments in this tree, anything that's gold in appearance is really going to do the trick. So if you didn't get the theme so far, it is everything gold. So any type of ornament you find is really going to match and appeal to this look. But I would stay within the family of rose gold to more of a champagne gold, and to even the classic deep gold look. Mixing those gold elements all together are really going to give you a nice dimension to your tree. For picks in this tree, I think that adding in any type of the gold leaf picks or the gold scrolls, anything like that, are really going to add to that. If you would like to add florals to your tree, you can go with something like a really nice gold poinsettia. That's going to be your classic look. Or you could try something that's a little bit unexpected, like really nice metallic gold roses. This is going to give you an elegant touch to the tree as well. Now this tree, you can see there's some wooden onlays in the tree, and this would be a really cool DIY for you to try at home. You can get onlays from Amazon or even your local Lowe's or Home Depot. Any local hardware store would have something like that. And this is a wooden piece that you actually use for woodworking, so it's not necessarily for Christmas trees. But that's what I love about this series and these designs, is I want to give you ideas to help you think outside the box of how you can use things. And those wooden scrolling pieces there, you would just simply paint them gold with a nice can of spray paint, and then you have these really interesting architectural type pieces on your Christmas tree. Now, one big designer tip, number one, I want to share with you one of my signature favorites, and that is draping in a Christmas tree with fabrics. And so not only focusing on ribbon, but actually taking pieces of fabric and draping them in the tree as if you were creating a ball gown type appearance to the bottom of your tree. So even taking that tree skirt and elevating that up into the tree, it's going to give you that look. This is a really neat and interesting way to incorporate fabric into your tree, and I know that that's going to be the first time anyone has seen that in your neighborhood, so you're going to feel really proud this Christmas when that comes around. Give this a try. This is an awesome tip, and I can show you different ways that you can drape that fabric in an upcoming video where I'll give a demonstration on how to tie bows and ribbons, and also how to drape and incorporate this fabric into your Christmas tree to get this to look like this. Another tip when it comes to this draping effect that you see in trees, you can actually take fabric that you can find not only from Amazon, which I have linked for you in the description below, but also if you would find a gold gown or something like that in a thrift store from a previous, I don't know, prom or pageant or whatever the case may be, the amount of fabric that you're going to get on something like that, you can really utilize that in your Christmas tree. So I encourage you to think outside the box when it comes to procuring some of this fabric and these designs. If you look in this tree, it almost looks like two back ends of a bridal veil or a bridal dress that really add to that tree. So these kind of elements can add a lot of visual interest to your tree and can make it look really special. Are you guys ready for another pro designer tip? So my second one, as promised, that I don't believe you've heard before. What do you notice about these Christmas trees in this picture that you can't quite put your finger on, but they look definitely opulent. They look beautiful, they look designer, but you're not sure exactly why they look so good. That tree is designed all the way to the floor. And so there isn't a gap underneath of that Christmas tree with a, dainty little tree skirt underneath of that. It's draped and it's designed the entire way to the floor. And you might be asking yourself, well, Rose, my Christmas tree doesn't go the entire way to the floor, so how do I get that look? What you want to do is you want to get yourself a piece of garland, and you maybe even two, depending on the size of your Christmas tree. You're going to take that garland and you're going to wrap that around the base of your tree to give your tree that fullness that it needs to be able to decorate that and continue that design all the way to the floor. Now, when you're layering in your ornaments and your bulbs, you have something to attach them to, and now you have a very high scale looking Christmas tree because you get those ornaments the entire way to the floor. You don't have that elevated look. It's gonna really make your Christmas tree pop. And finally, if you don't want to go with the two designer tips that I gave you today with the fabric draping or extending your tree the entire way to the ground, and you want to go with a classic tree skirt, I have two options here for you from the Amazon shopping cart. This one here with a really pretty faux fur and the gold inlay, as well as this gold sparkly one, will both do the trick to give you a really nice look and top off your gold Christmas tree this season. So guys, I hope you enjoyed that look. With its high-end appearance, it's definitely one of my favorite trees. Which tree was your favorite so far in this series? I'd love to hear if you're going to try them, what you think of them. Leave me a comment below if you've ever heard of these before, and share it with your friends. And I'd love for you to subscribe and stick around so that you get more tips like this in the upcoming videos. The next theme that we're going to be going over is a Christmas trend that was really popular last year, and it is going to be continued to be popular this year as well, and that's the all green tree. This trend is still hot, so stick around for the next video where we will unpack this emerald beauty. Thanks for sticking around. Please give me a thumbs up if you enjoyed the video, and I'll see you next time. Bye for now.